everyone. So if you've watched this wine segment in the past, you undoubtedly know that Thanksgiving is my all-time favorite holiday. Everything from the food, the wine, time with your friends and loved ones to football all rank at the top for me. So when I'm considering pairing the wines, it's not usually just about the turkey, actually, that's typically secondary. I'm more factoring in the side dishes and the appetizers. With that in mind, we'll start off with a sparkling wine. This is the Domaine Serral, the Turbulent. This is my current crush for a bubbly. So this is from the Loire Valley. It's 100% Gamay. It's a sparkling rosé. So look at that beautiful salmon color right there. It has really nice acidity, very clean. It has a little bit of almost a rose petal note to it, along with some strawberry, raspberry, and pear. I think that this would be very nice if you do appetizers, like maybe smoked salmon. It would be just perfect, as well as stuffed mushrooms, sort of rich, fattier foods. And easily you compare this with the turkey and the cranberry sauce, of course. And the retail on this is about $24. So shifting over to our white wine, we have the Les Legendes. This is from the famed Rothschild Lafite house from Bordeaux. This is Bordeaux Blanc. Bordeaux Blanc is traditionally a cuvee of primarily Sauvignon Blanc with a little bit of Semillon blended in. This is 85% Sauvignon Blanc, 15 Semillon. So what that does is it's sort of, the Semillon softens that like really crisp acidity, that sharp acidity. So this is very fresh. That's delicious. It has those classic Sauvignon Blanc notes, citrus, gooseberry, but again, it's not sort of as overwhelming as a traditional New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc would be. That's sort of one of the great aspects of a white Bordeaux. For pairings, I would say you could easily do this with oysters for an appetizer, all different sorts of vegetable side dishes, green bean casserole, roasted root veggies, and again, this goes really nicely with your turkey. So this is about $17 for the retail. Then we'll hop down to South Africa for the Terre Brûlée. This is from a Loire Valley winemaker, and it's Chenin Blanc. So this is a richer, lusher Chenin Blanc. Not sweet, but certainly not crisp and light either. There's honeysuckle in that, melon, a little bit of pear as well. I think this would be, overall, if you have richer side dishes on your table at Thanksgiving, I think this would be a nice pairing. And if you happen to do something like a cornbread stuffing, this will go excellent with it. And the retail here is about $17 or $18. Now moving over to the reds, Beaujolais is definitely a classic pairing. This is a Beaujolais Village, not to be confused with the Beaujolais Nouveau. The grape is Gamay, so same grape in both of these wines, but from different parts of the country of France. This is dry, but it has nice cranberry and a little earth in it. In general, this is one of the classic red wine pairings for turkey. Cranberry sauce, any sort of mushroom dish are all really nice with this. And it's one of those red wines that you can just sort of drink throughout your appetizers and your main meal as well. And this is about $16. And then we'll finish up with a fuller bodied red wine, because red wine is one of those styles that some people like them really light and some people like them very heavy. The textbook Merlot from Napa is going to fit the bill for that more structured, fuller bodied red. So this one has, one of my favorite descriptors for Merlot is velvet dream. And plum is one of the most common descriptors for it too. So in addition to that beautiful plum note in there, there's black fruit, a little mocha, allspice, mashed potatoes, I think with gravy on it. So, and any sort of savory dish as well, anything with mushrooms. If you have sausage in your stuffing, I think this would be really, really nice. And again, I think people should be drinking more Merlot. That's one of my chants of the year, is drink more Merlot. Give it a chance, especially this one. And the retail on this is $23. And a quick note about this Beaujolais Village, I recommend serving it a little cool, not chilled, but certainly not room temperature. It just, a lot of those beautiful notes in here, that cherry and cranberry that I was mentioning, come out when it's a little bit cooler. I think any or all of these would be a beautiful addition to your table. and enjoy your day and happy Thanksgiving.